Hi, this is Joe from Prep Agent. And a question I get very often is the exam hard? And people from Florida have been asking us a lot, so this video is for you guys from Florida. People always stress about, is the exam difficult or not? And a common way they phrase that question is, what is the pass rate? But before I get into that, I want to tell everybody to go to the show notes below. And there you'll find a link to the Aceable Agent website, which will list concepts you need to know for the Florida exam, and also include some questions that people miss a lot on the exam. So you guys could check those out, see which questions give other people trouble, and see if that helps you. So first, let me get that question out of the way about the pass rate. And I'm going to read this to you guys, okay? According to the Florida's Department of Business and Professional Regulation, about 50% of first-time exam takers pass the test. Now, that may seem a little scary to some of you. Only 50% of the people pass the exam. But really, there's so many variables, which is why I hate when people say, is the exam hard? Is the exam hard? There's so many variables to each individual. I don't know what your home life is like. I don't know what your study plans are. I don't know if you're a good test taker or a bad test taker. Fact is, some people are horrible test takers, and it's very difficult for them. But once they pass, they're rocking. They're selling a ton of real estate. There's other people who pass the exam like it's a breeze. But once they pass, they can't get a deal for a year. They're terrible at selling real estate. So there's so many variables that makes it an impossible question to answer. And logically, I don't know why somebody would ask that. Is the exam hard? Because it really depends what you do. And I can't know that. So let's talk about what you can do. First off, that pass rate is including people who just show up and take the exam. People who just show up and just say, I'm going to take the exam today, see what happens, wish me luck, okay? That doesn't always work out so well. They just fill out the answers, see what happens of it, get the result. If it doesn't work, just take it again and again and again until they pass. Well, that's not the best strategy. One of the things you could do is be careful with the materials you use to study. For example, you guys need to take a pre-licensing course. If you go to the Aceable pre-licensing course, they have a 96% pass rate for people who take the exam. So people who take the pre-licensing course with Aceable, when they go take their state exam, they have a 96% pass rate. I think Aceable is a great option, but you understand my point. If you use quality materials during the pre-licensing process and your process in studying, that pass rate goes way up. Whereas if you use materials that do not have a good reputation, the pass rate obviously is going to go down. Second, you can't rely on some secret sauce. People always want the answers. They say, I'm going to take a crash course and those will give me the answers and I'll be good to go. A good study plan incorporates studying a little bit every day. Those crash courses are fine, but they're meant to review information, not learn everything at once the day before. That never really works unless you have some photographic memory. Let's be honest, this stuff could be boring. So to sit through a weekend of listening to it and think you're going to retain all of it, not so much. But if you've been studying a little bit every day, and that weekend review is just that, a review, your pass rate is going to go whoop, way up. So take my advice and study a little bit every day, okay? You study a little bit every day, your anxiety is going to go down because you're going to start to identify points of weakness, things you need to focus on, things that you're strong in. And then when you're ready to take the exam, you won't feel the stress as much as somebody who tried to cram in all the information the day before and then tried to regurgitate that information the next day in the form of a state exam. So in conclusion, I hope that helps you as you get ready to take your Florida real estate exam. Yes, the pass rate for your state is about 50%, and that could vary day to day, but it's going to always be around that area. But more importantly, look at yourself as an individual, look at the material, and as you study, you'll know where you stand the day before the exam and what you need to do. That is why it's important to start your studying early on and not wait till the last minute to give yourself time to reveal areas of weakness that you need to focus on. And obviously, we're always here from you if you are feeling stressed. My colleagues at Prep Agent do a great job of putting exam material together, webinars, study tools that cater to each individual personality and learning style. So this is Joe from Prep Agent, and as always, keep it concise and keep it simple.